Dude, yeah, Mousy is... Holy shit, she is fucking cracking it. Okay, that sounds weird. That sounded cooler in my head. I meant like... She's like killing it, but... Okay, yeah. I don't know, I said cracking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why my brain defaulted to cracking it. Yeah, she's doing great. I'm so happy for her. Mouse is doing so much for the VTubing scene too. I always talk about Hololive being so good for VTubing as a whole, and granted, obviously, without Hololive, nothing of this would exist. Obviously. Maybe at this point, maybe, perhaps, but I doubt it would be anywhere near the extent it is today. But Mouse is also really good for the VTubing scene. It's not just Hololive, but yeah, agencies in general. They paved the path. I remember a few years ago, indies were fucking clowned upon, bro. The amount of hate I got, especially when I revealed I have a manager. All the people fucking clowning me. Look at her trying to be important. She's not even part of an agency. Where does she think she is? Hololive. Mouse is doing so much for like the indie scene as well, despite being corpa. Of course they would say something, bro. The fucking bullshit I read back in the years about me. Especially when I tried to like make this whole managing thing a thing. I like to hope that I too, just like Hololive and Mouse, have done stuff for the indie scene, because I remember being clowned and trolled by people, also other fellow VTubers. It was really fucking sad. But nowadays, everyone and their fucking mum has a manager or agency or whatever the fuck taking care of their stuff for them. I like to imagine that me being stubborn enough to not fall for the fucking rage bait and just staying away from people actually helped. And for all the people who preyed on my downfall and clowned me for it, fuck you. They probably have a manager nowadays too, even though they clown me for it. It sounds disrespectful, but what does she do for the indie scene? No, I get where you're coming from. The reason I think Mouse is healthy for the indie scene, despite being corpa, is similar reasons as to Hololive. As a corpa, you just have a bigger reach. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just facts. That's just how it fucking is. If you're corpa, you have more opportunities. However, let's just assume even if Mouse would never acknowledge or collab and support indies as much as she's doing right now, even without that, a VTuber making it so far into the mainstream media and like normalizing VTubing outside the VTubing sphere will always be healthy even for indies. Even if she wouldn't support indies. But Mouse, on the other hand, they're so like supportive of indies as well. They collab, they support, they interact, they network, they normalize others as well. They don't keep in the bubble of like, oh no, I must make sure I don't acknowledge anyone outside my corpa. Like they acknowledge and talk about people outside Bishoujo all the time as well, you know? So it's really healthy. So even if we assume she wouldn't have done collabs or supported, just like someone blowing up as much as Mouse normalizes VTubing, which is really healthy for other VTubers, even indies. So that's why I always say that Hololive and Mouse are so healthy for also the indie scene, despite being corpa. It's always good to have someone be successful in your niche field. It's always healthy. Whatever you do, if someone else is successful doing the thing you're doing, that means they're normalizing and bringing people and attention to it. It'll always be the case. Yeah, it's a great thing for the VTubing sphere in general. Yeah.